That's really dangerous. It's unfortunate I went 15 hatch 15 pool and made an extra drone, so this is going to be hard to hold off. It's also really far forward. It's not quite a proxy Rex, but this place has short rush distance too, and you can use bunkers to block that off. So this is going to suck ass. I'm just gonna have to rely on the sunken or the spine crawlers to kill those. So not much I can do about it right now. Except he's awful only 100 kill on SCV. That was done with him. That's not actually in range. I don't know if he fucked that up or just retarded or what. Yeah, he just wasted a ton of money. This is pretty nice. Sorry there hasn't been much commentary so far, but the only thing that happened was him massively failing, so there's not too much to talk about. That would have been really dangerous if he put the bunkers in the proper location. But as he didn't, there's not too much to it. At this point I need to know if he's expanding or not, but he should have the Marines here blocking. Or not, whichever. So he expanded. It was pretty late because he invested so much in that early rush. So I have pretty solid lead economically. Just play a normal game from here. Shouldn't be much you can do about it. From here you should either go 4 Rax Marine or something of that sort and try and catch me off guard. That would be pretty cheesy. Or more standard is 2 Fat Blue Hellion follow-up, then transition into kind of a mech heavy play from there. It's hard to tell what he's doing since he has it's pretty easy for him to block off his front within scouting. So with 2 spine crawlers I'm pretty safe versus the Hellion play, and I'm getting a Baneling Nest which will help me deal with any kind of heavy marine pressure. So I should be reasonably safe as anything. I also have 4 gas up pretty early, so I'm going to have a lot of mutas as soon as my Spire finishes. It will help versus everything else. He's not trying to take any kind of map control, so I'm going to see if I can sneak a fast third base. Once the hatchery gets up, Hellions they don't really kill it. They just make it difficult to get up in the first place. So if I can just get the hatchery planted, he's unlikely to be able to kill it. And he's not really watching the map anyway, so he won't even know that I'm trying to expand. I'm at full saturation on both my bases. I have all of my text in their way, so at this point I'm just going to start saving up resources. And building some extra lanes just in case he decides to get aggressive before my Spire pops. Also, it's important to make sure that you have enough overlays at this point so that you can make maximum number of mutalisks as soon as your Spire finishes. And just to back Hellion. So I'm just going to sit back behind my Spine Crawlers, wait for the Spire to finish. It's good to get at least a couple of Banelings here in case he does Medevac Marine plus Hellion Elevator, and he shouldn't here because it's too late. But if he does, just in case, that is the proper count. It's also really important to have this creeps right here. That makes your Banelings and your Lings much more effective against Hellion Marine. I'm going to wait for my mutas to finish. That way I can kill this more easily. And yeah, that was really bad by him. At this point, you want to make pretty much nothing but mutas and drones because you're not likely to be under much pressure. So you spend all of your gas on drones and the remaining minerals on your economy. I did get a handful of Lings just because you want to have some Banelings around in case he tries to stupid Marine timing. If you don't have any Banelings at all, Marines are kind of scary. So it's important to be ready for that. Also to get some extra map control and scouting. I'm starting to hit a number of mutalisks where I can afford to get aggressive. Unfortunately, I also just got combat shield, makes it much harder to be aggressive. And you see 2 tech labs on barracks. It's really weird. I think this guy is actually just kind of bad. He has like no SCVs. Well, I've established my 3rd base, and I have double upgrades going, so I'm just going to try and mass up and kill him once the next round of upgrades completes. This isn't really worth playing out. It's important to keep running around with your mutas and trying to harass. You gain a lot of information. Oh, okay. You gain a lot of information anyway, even if you can't really do much damage. Since he doesn't have an orbital there, it's really, really vulnerable. Oh, fuck. He has too many units for me to kill him, so I'm just sitting back and droning up that 4th base. We'll head towards Hive. However, he's also spread himself really thin, and he did lose a lot of stuff early, so he doesn't actually have enough units to defend everything. So I'm going to go up and hit his main a little bit. It's unlikely he has enough to completely defend everything. This is something you'll see in a lot of lesser Terrans. They just kind of forget that your meta count keeps growing, and they don't add enough turrets as it gets in the late game. Because they're made really vulnerable. This guy plays retardedly greedy. He's already taking another base. And there's a reason that you can't really play like this, is because you leave everything else undefended and you just destroy everything. For Terran players out there, you never leave Thor on his own versus mutas. Just gets magic box. I have no idea what this guy's doing at this point. Oh. I'm going to go in and check how many units he actually has there. There's a decent chance I'll be able to just go in and kill it. What the hell? Yeah, this guy he tried to expand way too much, despite failing aggression all game. Left him way too thin. He couldn't defend everything at once. There was no way. And that was fun.